Hey guys, welcome to What's Happening Wednesday. I'm solo. Did you guys know that? It's weird, isn't it? Isn't it strange? I'm not solo, like, I have people sitting with me, but I'm solo hosting. So welcome to What's Happening Wednesday. It's Life Day's weekly Disneyland update, chat, interactive situation that we all have together. We do this. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. I have a list, I have notes, look. For real, like I'm ready, you guys. I have, things to talk about. Hello. I'll let you guys start to get in here. In the meantime, I will tell you that it is Easter. It is spring break. It is crowded. Be prepared. Pack your patience when you come here. It's still awesome. The weather's perfect, so you're not going to want to miss it. Come hang. It's a good time to be here. Hello. I'm all alone. Yeah, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm good with myself. Me and Spence, we're cool. We're good. Like I see, You like my Happiest Tees shirt, you guys? Look at the new one. Check this out. Oh, happy day. Erica from Happiest Tees sent me that. She's such a sweetheart. Check them out. There they are. There's a note on the back that you can kind of see, but she's really awesome. So check out their stuff. They make really cool park-specific, wear. You know what I'm going to do, you guys? This is the crazy part. Look. Okay, you're going to be shocked. Here we go. These are my really old glasses. I hate the style of these things because these were like I don't know, like what do I think I'm like working on motorcycles or something? Like it's just a weird look for me. But anyways, I did this for you guys so I could read comments because I felt like last week you were ignored. It wasn't on purpose. Johnny Gator did his best. He's just not used to it, and the comments were flying in, and he doesn't know the regulars. So I felt bad. Friends like Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Friends like Main Street Matt. We didn't have our thing, but I still, I knew you guys were there. I watched the replay for that reason, and I saw all the love. So I did not miss you guys, but guess what? That's not going to happen this week because I brought these stupid things, and I apologize. It's just how it's going to go. I'm getting new frames soon, but this is how it's going to go. They look great. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Catbug. What ride are you on right now, Catbug? I just saw her a little while ago. She's a cast member, good friend. Any idea when Better Call Saul starts? That's a great question. I got to look at my calendar. Watching while shopping at Target. Can you get me... I need some fabric softener. No, never mind. I'm just messing with you. What size shirt are you wearing? Large. I'm wearing a large. And this one's kind of fitted, it's like more of a it's fitted, that's all I'm gonna tell you, it's just more fitted. I'm the best. I'm not really squinting, but I'm still leaning in, right? You know what today is, right? What is today, Brittany? Are you here? Oh, it's your birthday! Happy birthday, Brittany. I remembered. You had to kind of prod me, I know, but I remembered. Who's the new guy? What's your name, sir? Me? I'm Spencer. I'm the original guy, but... And if you're speaking of Victor, maybe, that you saw on my story. Oh, the glasses new guy? Yeah. My friend Lauren is here, and she's keeping me honest because that's probably what you guys meant. That's probably what that's at Coffee Blog. Go follow her. She's cool. Have I bought anything in the park today? No. I almost bought some socks. They have a deal right now, $20 for 2 pair. I was very tempted. A lot of Disney graphics, Goofy, that kind of thing. Thank you for the props and keeping up the good work. It's sarcasm. Thank you, Stephen. You know what? Sometimes I'm like, sorry, I'm being too serious, Stephen, and my apologies for that because I like to deliver sarcasm myself, and I got to take it too. That's part of it. Who says hi, Lauren? That's Janelle B says hi, Lauren.
Hello.
There she is. Not a bad idea for Disney. Not a bad deal for. No, it's not a bad deal for Disney socks at all. I mean, come on, that's cheap. You want to see my socks for today that my friend Tiffany sent me? You're going to be very excited. They're very sweet. Tiffany's very sweet, and she sent me sweet socks, literally. You'll see me next Wednesday, Brittany? I hope so. I hope I'm here next Wednesday. I might not be here next Wednesday because of work. That would be terrible, Brittany, but if I do, I'll pre-record the show, and I will still air it at 6 o'clock, but I promise... Thank you, Lauren.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
You saw literally like a sliver of Lauren's head, which if we're going to show her completely. We're not going to just... yes, socks. Okay, are you ready for socks? Be prepared. Like, gather around. This is a big moment. Yeah, Tiffany sent me these. Are you going to do a P.O. Box haul? Yeah, I might do a video about that. We don't get a ton of stuff to do. I probably could. I'll be at Disneyland April 24th. Sad the Pirates will be closed. Yes, it will. Really sad as far as that goes. I'm off to ride Space now. All right, Catbug, have fun. See you later. Did you find out when World of Disney is closing down for 2 weeks? Now, Is that true, Lauren? Did you hear this? I didn't hear that it's closing down.
I didn't hear this closing down for 2 weeks. I think what I've heard is that it's going in phases. So like
Yes.
they're doing one at a time, so that when they need to do the front end, the back end should be open.
Right, they'll always keep something open. It's just the room has
or
gotten really small.
Or they'll close it down for like a day or two or something,
Right.
just like the very end, because
Okay.
they're going to do a grand reveal. So
Sure.
I wouldn't be surprised for like a day or two, but I haven't heard 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think that's rumor at this point. I will try to go next one. I promise you guys, if I can be here, I will be here. Sometimes work just gets in the way. Hello, Las Vegas. You'll be 21st of June. Awesome. That's coming up. That's coming up. So I've been teasing the socks. I know. I'll get to it now because it's kind of the type of thing that you got to just get out of the way in the beginning of the show. And you know, you guys are always concerned about my back pocket too, and so there's some action in the back pocket today. Whereas Katie, I'm not sure. She's taking a break from YouTube, if you didn't know. She made a post on Instagram about it, but she's just, you know, she's busy. A lot of life stuff going on, and not enough room for life Disney. Do you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube demands a lot from your time. You guys don't see a lot of what goes on. We work a lot together on the phone and editing and all this kind of stuff. So it's just, she needs a little break, and we're giving it to her. Lauren taking the side is like God talking from the heavens. Yes. Or Lauren talking from the side is like God talking from the heavens. You'll be there Easter. I'm going to be here in the morning. Yeah, I hope it's going to be fun. Never done Disneyland Easter time. Yeah, well, they got the Easter egg hunt in both parks and downtown Disney. That's fun to do. Here, quick sock look, you guys. Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, look at those donuts. So sweet. So that's part of the show. And I already kind of showed you what was it. This was in my back pocket. Well, I had an egg in my back pocket. I know it's weird, but we were going to hide some buttons and kind of stash some eggs around. So that's why that was there. So there you go. The weather's unbelievable. It was like 75 today, but it felt like 80. Unreal. Like perfect. Katie deserves a break and will be here when she returns. Yes, thank you, Brittany. Exactly. She deserves it. You know, she's been hosting this show, with the exception of like 2 weeks when the Disney Bears went down, every Wednesday since last May. Okay, that's committed. I missed a bunch of days for work, you know, and I had people fill in for me or whatever, but she did this show every single time. I can't say that. That's crazy. So in May 10th, I think will be 1 year for What's Happening Wednesday, which is crazy. Socks back pocket. Ooh. What's up? That's right, Britt. Can you record Katie's laugh for Can Laugh? I have a lot of that. Trust me. I have tons of hours of footage of Katie laughing. I was actually thinking of doing that and making that like the tag out of like Disney at the end when you see the logo and you just hear her laughing under the laugh or something. But I probably won't do that. Where you get your hats? Oh, I made this hat. This is a DIY. So there's a pattern that you've seen similar to this that they use. I think it was used on the Ray-Ban glasses and some other things, and I just copied it. Celebration 1 year anniversary. What's happening Wednesday? Yeah, I know. It's going to be huge. I don't know what we're going to do for that episode. That's got to be like something special, and I don't know what that is yet. Thank you. How's the growth been on the channel since you guys left Disney? It's great. We've had a lot of love and support. You know, I feel like we get more views than we even have subscribers, so that's huge. You know, and we always said if we have 5 subscribers, 10 subscribers, as long as everybody's stoked and loves the content, that's awesome for me. It's you know, it's that symbiotic thing. I enjoy making the stuff and creating it and putting it out, but you guys appreciating it is everything, and it makes me continue to do it. So May 10th is my 40th birthday. No way! The glasses look good on you. Thank you. I get self-conscious about it. I only wear them when I'm at work sometimes, and I have to read a teleprompter at a rehearsal because I'll be doing this. Otherwise, it looks terrible. My content is so entertaining. Well, thank you. Victor, am I ghosting? I don't know. What does that mean? What does ghosting mean?
So you remember back in high school you liked a girl and then you were trying to ask her out and
Yeah.
then she just like ignored you? Ghosting.
Gotcha.
It's applicable to any form of relationship with the exception of professional.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I miss these things. I have people to keep me in check. How's the park today? It's crowded, yes, but pleasant. People are being very, very nice and having a great time. So sometimes, even when it's crowded, it's a really awesome place to be because everybody's here to have fun and be positive and live that light side of life. Live the life of Disney, right? Thank you for appreciating what I do. You make my wife and I feel like we're in the park every week. Well, that's the idea, you know? Hi, Jen. You love the Instagram stories. Thanks, Pam. Do I know how the park works if you're just going to Downtown Disney for the day? Oh, the parking. Oh, you would have to pay for parking for that, but you can get validated, at the movie theater or at one of the businesses that if you're going to go to Downtown Disney, you'll get some validation, and I'm not sure. You might get like 4 or 5 hours free or something.
If you spend more than $20 at any location, including Starbucks, it validates your parking for your trip. If you eat at any of the sit-downs, it validates your parking for your trip. And if you go to the movie, it validates your parking.
There you go.
Because before, it used to be 2 hours automatic free.
Yeah.
Now they took that away, so now it's 15 minutes to drop off, and then you get charged $12.
Right, because it was kind of a hack for a little while, because if you wanted to go to the park for an hour, you could kind of do the Downtown Disney thing. And now they've changed that, but it seems that it's accommodating, almost more accommodating for the customers of Downtown Disney now.
Yeah, if you're going to actually go do something and sit down and eat, then you're good.
That's great. Love the live interaction. Keep doing IG lives. Of course. I have to go now, but love you, Spence. It's okay. I said hi. Bye, Lauren.
Bye.
Lauren says bye. Bye, Lauren. Spencer, did you spotting a whale like you did is good luck? Yeah. And there was like 10 of them, so I'm very stoked on that. Holly, May 19th. All right, I will, Holly. What's up, Cameron? I saw you on the canoes, man. This is that Cameron, right? I think it's the same Cameron. That was really cool. All right, so let me get into some stuff because, part of the show is actually telling you guys some information and chatting. I mean, we got to chat, but so I put out a new video. God, I was up till like 4 editing, and I was literally falling asleep trying to do the thumbnail, like standing up at my counter, and I'd wake up with my eyes open and not know what the heck I was doing. About 5 times I was telling Victor this. It was pretty sad, but I got it done and it's up. So go check it out. It was just a feature of the rose gold macaron that came out. I went and ate that thing yesterday, and it was awesome. And I don't think I've ever finished one of those things, and I finished that damn thing because it wasn't as sweet as the others. Go figure. So check out that video. I talk about what I thought of it. So there you go. I think that came out like 2 days ago. It's also at Clarabelle's, at DCA, it's at Jolly Holiday. It's like $5.99. That's all I'm going to tell you. You got to watch the video, see the rest. Fountain Valley, what up? You don't mean to pry, but I'm curious, do you mind if I ask you a personal question relationship-wise? Yes, of course, Brittany. It looks so good. Hey, Gia. Oh, good. You like the video. Yummy. It was yummy. I'm telling you right now. What else am I going to talk about? So, Star Wars After Dark is what I titled this. So let's talk about that because the AP, tickets went on sale this week and they sold out in like, I feel like it was 24 hours. Did you buy? You're not going, oh. Lauren looked at me like,
I did not hear good things about the first After Dark, and so that made me hesitant to even attempt the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars, so I was like, I'm not going to be disappointed.
Yeah, here's my take on it. I feel like the first one was a market test, and that's why they didn't really like go full out. I think they wanted to see where people were kind of, what their interests were. That's my guess. I don't know if that's true. I think the first one was like a warm-up, and it was real easy to go classic park because the park is a classic already, right? So hopefully, dude, I'm hoping, because I got my ticket, I'm hoping, and I'm dressing up. What do you guys think? Because they're going to let us dress up. What do you guys think I should be? I want to be Jedi, so just keep that in the Jedi thing. I've had some suggestions about being like a Jedi Spence, like just a version of me, but Jedi, or should I go like a full character? Let me know what you think. Because I'm dressing up. It's May 3rd. It's the day before May the 4th be with you, which is timed perfectly. They're going to release the merch on that day, that exclusive merch. So that's going to be cool. Speaking of food, where are you eating corn dog in your IG story? Are they better than the ones at DCA? They're the same as the ones at DCA. I think the Star Wars one will be better. I do too. I have faith and hope. You should go as Yoda. Yeah, Jedi Goofy. Oh, I like that. Spence, you look good in glasses. Thank you. Jedi Spence. Chewbacca. Yeah, should we bring back Chewbacca? You do you, Spencer. You're amazing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Obi-Wan. Yeah, that's like my man. Like I should grow my beard out. Like by then, I think by then I'll be totally gray anyway, so it'd be perfect. I'm going gray so fast. Yeah. So After Dark, you're gonna get to meet Rey, which is really cool in Launch Bay. They're bringing back hyperspace, which excites me. I even said it like a month ago because I heard the rumor that they were going to bring it back for special things. So that is, I have not seen Selena in quite a while. Are you two together anymore? No, Brittany, that is long over. Birthday is Revenge of the 5th. Oh, I love it. Spent solo. That's a great idea because I am solo now. See how that is? I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that reality kind of. Oh, we're gonna think more about that one. Your daughter and I will be there April 16th, 23rd. We have gifts for you and Katie from Montana. Oh my gosh, that pleases me. I can't wait. Gray looks good on you. Thank you. We're gonna address your IG story from last week when you were upset and you said we'd hear it. Yeah, you know, when people are upset, as I was, you say things in the heat of the moment, and I kind of said all I wanted to say about that at the time, and I thought about it after I calmed down. And you never want to call anybody out publicly without them approving it. That's not fair to do. It's slanderous, and I would never do that to anybody. As I don't care how much I am angry at them, and so that's why that topic is now it's done, and I'm not bringing it up again. But I thank you for interest in it and your concern for me. Hopefully be there next Wednesday, but it's not okay. So we'd love to say hi for at least a minute. Brittany, I would love to. If I'm here, we will hang. Right, Stone? I'm telling you, dude. Oh, Stone, by the way, I did get the buttons returned because the weight was too much. And I was going to go and mail it right back, but the post office closes from 1 to 2, and I arrive at like 1-ish. So there you go. I will send it. Hey, Jeff Pike. They're starting the March of the First Order. Yes, they are, with Phasma. So I'm really looking forward to that because we only have 2 First Order dudes walking around, which they're great. I love them, but it'd be cool to have, you know, like a whole slew of them with Phasma in the lead, like intimidating, you know. Glad to hear it up. Thanks. Shows you have heart, which is awesome. Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm thinking about a trip to Disney World. To be honest with you, I'm trying to go somewhere else before I go to Disney World, to be honest. I was telling Victor today, I was just thinking like, I just pick up and just jump ship to Tokyo or something, like whatever, dude. Like I'm honestly thinking about something crazy like that. Hey, Spencer, Sage and I are going to the park May 5th and 7th. Hope we see you. Yeah, I hope we meet up. I hope so, Sean. It's been a while, dude. I haven't seen you in so long. I've got to get up to Vegas too, Sean. Hollywood. Oh, you have it at Hollywood Studios? Okay. I'm at Costco trying to watch. Oh, that's great, Jen. Get me a giant box of something, please. Where do you think they will march? Not too much room in Tomorrowland. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good point, Jeff Pike. I don't know, dude. You think you see me? I think you're probably right. The duo are going to Tokyo. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I heard it's cheaper to go to Tokyo Disney than Walt Disney World. Probably. Yeah, and I'm getting a lot of nods from the homies, so you're always welcome. It's our home. Aw, thanks, Sean. Sean is my buddy. You killed me first at Cult33. You guys ever see me wear that Haunted Mansion shirt? That's him. Would you like to see Thor Ragnarok version of Thor in the park? Yeah, totally. Spence Baca holding it down. Barbecue Porg. What? You should dress up as Doc from Back to the Future. It'd be totally. Yeah, that would be random, but not Star Wars related. Hello, Michelle. Maybe I could mash it up with something else. I don't know what. Doc Baca. So yeah, I mean, First Order. There's a Galactic Dance Party too. That'll be probably really. I don't know. There's supposed to be elements of. Things are sticking to me. Elements of the Han Solo movie in the dance party, and I don't know how that's going to implement.
I heard some stuff about that this week. I'm not sure if you heard about that this week.
About Solo?
Yeah.
Whoa, hold on. Hold the phone. You want to talk about this?
Yeah, sure.
So
I didn't get a lot of info, but I read a couple articles.
So some articles involving Solo, a Star Wars story. Lauren at Coffee Blog is going to weigh in and tell us, what did you find out about Solo?
So I found out that the original director and then I think assistant director, I'm not entirely sure, but the second person, essentially they were almost done filming, and due to quote-unquote creative differences, they were fired and then replaced within a day.
Oh, so a director switch.
Yeah.
Directorial team switch.
3/4 of the way into filming.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. And it was due to creative differences because they were pushing to go one way, and then the producers and everyone with the money essentially said no, which they have the money, so you got to do what they say, and they didn't, and then they got fired. And then the guy playing Solo, everyone on cast and crew who saw him said that he really struggled to embody Harrison Ford's Solo and his just ease of the character, and that he couldn't actually it didn't click. So you have that and the combination of the directors.
Ooh.
Makes me so terrified because the last 3 movies have been so amazing.
Yes, I know.
Especially Rogue One. Like Rogue One.
Yeah, I loved Rogue One.
Oh my gosh. As a side story, I was just like, this never happens. The side story is never better than the original timeline ever.
And
this is like
I love
amazing.
how and I loved how it plugged in.
Yeah.
That like the last couple of scenes in there, like,
I mean,
like,
just getting the random
chills. You can't fake that stuff. That's real.
Well, like the random actors, like the one guy who, oh my god, I always forget his name, but he was Princess Leia's dad. Like he was now like, it was like the timeline of everything was like the perfect age for all this different stuff, and all of it was just like perfect. And then the technology to get the faces, I was just like, this, this is impossible for like what the heck? And
when they showed that
amazing.
shot of her, I welled up. I got her because that was right at that time too when she.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's awesome. And what about that movie comes out in
May? I think.
In May. Okay.
I think
it's coming up quick.
Marvel pushed up Infinity Wars. That's now in April.
Oh.
Yeah, like April 17th, I think, is what I heard.
And now, I've predicted that, that episode 9, I feel like is going to come out. Because now they're doing the May thing again. Remember they were doing December releases for a while?
Yeah.
On my birthday.
Well, they're doing the
anthology.
May is gonna be the side stories, the in-betweens, and December is gonna be the true stories. So the December is gonna be the continuous line.
Right.
And then the May is gonna be the sideline filler stories and following people.
I think, and I said this a while ago, I have a feeling that, over there, Galaxy's Edge, I'm looking at it, it's right over there, I almost feel like episode 9 is gonna release in May to tie in with that.
Oh yeah.
I'm just guessing because
I thought they were gonna do Jakku, because that's what was brought out in Rogue One, and I was like, oh, that's an easy fix, but that was now considered years ago.
Yeah. That's my prediction. I don't know, because you know how they did it with Guardians a little bit with the tower.
Yeah.
They're tying in everything.
Yeah.
To feed each other. Like. I don't know. You never know, because that would be pretty awesome. But again,
have you seen the Hinted Dawdle over there?
No.
So I found this, and I don't know if I'm the first person, but I'm going to claim that I'm the first person
to
find this. But we were up at the door. If you're in Disneyland, you go up to the door under the bridge. If you turn around and look just slightly to the left, there's a rock that from the right angle down there looks like a Donald profile.
No way.
Everywhere else it doesn't look that way.
So is
but
that
from down there, look, I'll show you.
That's
when
the
we're
first cut. If you're coming from Big Thunder to the Big Thunder Trail, it's the first left.
Correct.
It's that one.
Yeah, there's like the smoking section. You go down that one to like the main entrance down there. You have to look up and it's there because there's a hidden Goofy in Pirates.
Correct.
And this is the first hidden Donald I've ever found.
Correct.
I don't know if it's an official one, but it's
that's what I thought
really
of right when you said it. I thought of the one in Pirates right away.
It's really like if it's not like
that's cool,
someone just had a really fun time one day.
Guys, go check that out. Tell us what you think if that's if you've seen that. And there's also I saw this in a Justin Scribe video and I'd never known this, but in Pirates when you first go down the drops and you make that first turn and then you see Scuttle over there, it's Scuttle, but that rock, when you first come around the corner, look at the rock that Scuttle's in, it's Bambi.
Yeah, I heard that.
And Scuttle's basically in the eye socket.
Actually, Caleb Kingdom told me that. He's another YouTuber. I didn't believe him. I thought he was just messing with me because we mess each other
Once
a lot.
you see it, you can't unsee it. It's one of those things, and like now,
Yeah, we told our friend one time, don't do this, but we told him that it was his first time in Disney in over 6 years, and we were in line for Indy, and we got front row, and we're like, oh, you can drive. We're like, just careful, because like that the drivers are the ones who break down the ride. Like that's why it goes down. He believed everything we said. What? He was freaking out.
Put that pressure on somebody. It's just a wheel in front of you. You don't have to do anything. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal.
It was really funny.
So you're not excited about, you're not going to go to the After Dark?
No, well, I missed the tickets, but I was really into the first After Dark, and then I heard it was and I was kind of like, I was under the impression it was kind of like Disney's attempt at a Dapper Day. So when I heard about the Star Wars one, I was like,
oh, you're right though. It definitely was Disney's attempt at a Dapper Day.
Yeah,
for sure.
Right. And like, I mean, I get the timing of it, especially with the walls up and putting the posters up. Like it really offered them a good like platform to put all the vintage posters up. But I just heard so many mixed things that I was like, I'd rather save my $90 for something else.
No, you're right. I didn't like the vintage poster thing. I thought it was cheesy. The lighting was terrible on them.
Yeah, that's the thing is you have to go big. If you're gonna put the posters up, like, you got to make it visible
and it was
from a
literally
9 to 11 p.m. event.
Yeah, and the weird thing was in the transition of putting the event up, you see the stuff going up, and so I was watching them put posters up and stuff, and I was like,
that's weird.
I mean, I get it that stuff has to be brought out, but I don't want to see some guy like laying out a poster like he's putting up wallpaper. It just totally ruins it for me. Right. Anyways, and I just thought it was kind of a cop-out, but I'm excited about it. We will see. I'm going to vlog the crap out of it, and we'll see if it's worthy.
See if I missed out.
Yeah, basically we're going to be like putting it in your face the whole time, and you missed it. We're going to talk to you the whole time. Hey, where's Lauren? You missed it.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, After Dark. There's Kylo Ren too. He'll be there.
I love Kylo Ren.
And put in the comments, guys. Are you like Lauren? Do you think it's not going to be worth it? Let me know. Hi, Train. Yeah, tell us what you think. There's going to be more of these events, guys. They're going to be doing more.
No, I'm not a stage manager. I got that one. I had theater experience. I used to stage manage back, like, volunteer theater and stuff. But so I understand his job. But no, I'm a barista, so I make coffee.
Oh, that's funny. So, I can also, what we can talk about too, because it was my title, is Downtown Disney. They announced that June 30th, they're going to start demoing. The first thing of which is ESPN Zone. It'll be the first thing going. What do you guys think about that? It's this new huge, 700-room hotel. They're trying to make it more kind of Walt Disney World-ish, I guess. I don't know how we're going to do our walking access to the park. I'm not sure how that's going to work.
I wonder if it's going to, just kind of extend the way it would if you come through Grand California and in, you know what I mean? Like, if it's just like that. Or if we'll even have, the opportunity to do it.
I think they have to provide that, but I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, because downtown Disney isn't fully going away. It's just that.
Right.
That area.
So maybe we might just have one of those fenced corridors, like you're in a prison, being transferred or something weird, which would suck.
I feel like they'll just extend the pathways that they have for Disneyland Resort.
Oh.
And just gonna extend those out.
Okay.
So I saw someone say something about Tiki Room food. I have never had the food other than fries there, but the drinks are good.
Oh, you talking about Trader Sam's?
Or Trader Sam's, yes.
Oh, the food's great there. Yeah.
Yeah, I just had fries. Those were good, but I had the piranha drink and that was really good.
Yeah. No, they have good food there. We used to go and eat there once in a while. They got some flatbreads. They got some good stuff. It's definitely worth it. Sit outside, there's music if it's a nice day. Yeah. What do you guys think about the hotel thing? I mean, are you going to be bummed about losing Downtown Disney as a kind of that chunk of it? It's going to be weird. I don't know. It's going to basically end now with the monorail. There you go. And is Earl of Sandwich going to stay a part of the situation? I heard a rumor that it's going to be in the hotel. You heard not?
I heard movie theater. I heard basically Starbucks across is going.
Okay.
So monorail is staying, but Rainforest, ESPN, Earl of Sandwich. Movie theater. Movie theater is one thing I'm really actually upset about.
Yeah,
because they have really cheap movies there.
Well, and I would think, it would behoove the resort to keep the movie theater, because why not?
I get maybe moving it if you need that area, but for Disney, why not have movies?
I know it's a little odd. Maybe they
they will be moving it. I don't know, but I've heard that's what I've been told is that they're all.
It's strange.
They're all going.
It's almost like that just has to be there. Just you know what I mean? Like what? It's just El Capitan in Hollywood now. That's it.
Right.
Like weird.
Right.
I don't know. What else did I want to talk about? What else did I have today? I talked about that. Well, I could talk about some dates because you guys are always asking about dates. Paradise Pier, June 23rd. I know I always say these things, but I'm going to keep reminding you of these things. You need to know. Splash Mountain, April 13th. Also April 13th, Paint the Night, Pixar Fest, all that crap starts. I say crap. It's not crap. It's awesome.
They've been practicing.
I
have some CMs who are roommates, and they were leaving, and they watched their practice last night, and they said, and I'm quoting, "It was too cute." That's all I got out of them, was that it was too cute.
Was this the parade they were practicing?
The full-on parade. They were practicing their route.
Over at DCA.
Correct. That's where they're all at. They're all over at DCA. So they're all over at Food and Wine. Be nice to the Food and Wine vendors, please. They just bring the food.
Yeah, they're merely messengers. They deliver the cake. They don't bake it. Okay.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, they said they were practicing the route because they were all closing down the festival things, and they saw them practicing route. And all my dancer friends who are former friends, they've been practicing routes and everything. So
interesting.
Because they're switching the locations, obviously. So the choreography has changed.
It has to.
So.
Yeah, well, that's going to be cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to the fireworks on the Disney side of things. I hope that first night's not windy.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be dope. I almost think that's going to be more well received than the. I mean, look, Paint the Night's awesome, but I feel like the hype is going to be that fireworks show because it's brand new. The Up thing and the Buzz Lightyear, that's going to be, Paint the Night. We've seen it. There's been some additions and we want it back. Yes, AMC.
Yes, agreed.
Bad idea.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yes, I'm still doing the dinner package. You guys know what's not going to happen for Pixar Fest. Yeah, a lot's going to happen for Pixar Fest. Food, up the you-know-what, treats and all that good stuff.
Merchandise.
A lot of merch.
You go broke.
Yeah, it's like Summer of Heroes times a billion, okay? Because remember last year Summer of Heroes was a big deal and they pumped it, but this is going to be like way bigger. Especially with the announcement of A Bug's Land going away and,
And then Incredibles 2 coming out too.
Exactly.
Because that float's not coming till June.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's delayed. 'Cause it's not done yet.
Interesting. A delay on a Pixar float. I didn't know that.
Yep. So when it comes in, they'll be missing a float until June. I think whatever the next set of Pixar releases is when they're going to put the float in.
Interesting.
So whatever date that is, plug it in.
Well, you heard it here first. I didn't know. Now we can just chat, you guys. We can talk about whatever you want. Flix Flyers, 15-minute wait. Wow.
All the fake love.
Did you get the sugar rush after the macaron? Yes, or macaron. I did. I didn't know what to do with myself. It was kind of, it was a lot to handle. I don't finish those things, you guys. I have like a bite.
So what flavor was it? Or should we just check out your YouTube video?
Check out my YouTube video. The flavor was good, but thank you for catching that because I almost would have, it's like a, and I'm like, ah. Incredible Float is being introduced. When the movie comes out, that makes sense. I agree with the movie theme, but this is not for everyone. Visitors come to Disneyland and you see a movie. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's gonna be the locals that are gonna be more upset because on Tuesdays they do $5 movies.
Yeah.
So then you can go see Black Panther for $5.
Yeah.
So we're all gonna be mad.
Totally. Just want to say hi, hello. Hope you're having a great day. I am. Thank you. See you soon. Was that Matt? Wait, was that Main Street Matt?
Yeah.
What up, Matt? I was just hanging out with your family a few minutes ago. I'm gonna miss Heimlich's. Yeah, that to me, that's kind of the most fun ride over there.
Oh yeah.
It's got the most
Have you
personality.
done the Ladybugs yet?
Yes.
I love the Ladybugs.
Ladybugs are fun. The bumper cars are very.
I have yet to do the bumper cars. I think I've done every other ride there at some point in my life. Yet
It's like slow-mo.
I just won't. I'm scared of the bumper cars.
Well, these you will not be because they move about half a mile an hour.
Okay.
If that. I mean, it's it's for little ones. If Negan had a custom pair of Mickey ears, what do you think would be on it? Well, come on, they'd be like Lucille's. He'd be Oswald with Lucille bats coming out of his head or something probably. Downtown parking going to be closed. I don't.
Not that I know of. I haven't heard anything.
So they may take one of the lots for some construction stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I haven't heard anything.
Hello,
That doesn't mean they're
Phoenix.
not going to do anything, but they're not announcing
love
it.
that you realized. I meant to put. It comes out. It's a weird word. What? I don't know.
Oh, you caught something apparently when you read it. You put the right words in.
No. My mom would call the bumper cars small bumper cars or snail bumper cars. Yes, they are total snail. Yeah, I mean Bugs Land. I'm not tripping. I think what's going to come is going to be way doper.
I will say I'm going to miss the light fixtures at Bugs Land because the light fixtures at Bugs Land are my favorite.
They are
They've always
cool.
been my favorite. They're just too cute. I have said though forever because this discussion of Bugs Land going away started last year. I've always said
I remember that.
you need to replace like for like. So if you're going to take away Bugs Land, it's designed for the children, so mom and dad can kind of just sit down and like let kids play.
True.
You got to replace it with that. You can't sit there and replace it for an attraction that we are going to enjoy as adults, and not, you know what I mean? Because DCA doesn't have a lot of little kid things.
That's true. It's more adult. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to replace like for like, and I think they're doing that. But I think they're going to do it in such a way that mom and dad are actually going to enjoy it a little bit more.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. She was looking at stuff.
Thank you for that compliment. Looking fly with glasses. Oh, thank you. I don't think so, but thank you. Cricket sounds are cool. Sure. Be making a video, secret menu items for 2018. Yes, of course. Is Pizza Port and Pizza Planet really happening? Or Pizza Port 2
Disney
Pizza
World.
Planet? Disney World.
Disney World is what I heard, not us. I wish. But Disney World, I think, is getting that.
Gia says, my favorite attraction, DL's Haunted Mansion. What's your favorite DCA? Cars, Radiator Springs. But it's a toss-up between that and Sky School.
Oh yeah, I haven't been on it since they reopened it yet.
I love Sky School. And I like Mater's too. It just depends on the day.
Yeah, and Guardian. You can't forget Guardians. Guardians After Dark.
You know what's funny?
Guardians After Dark. After Dark.
It's funny because I'm not a Guardian. Like I did it opening day, and I haven't done it since. Isn't that funny? Yeah.
After Dark is really different. Funny story. So when they test their rides in the mornings, No Strings Running, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was hanging out with Steve and Leah, and they were telling us a story how their friends went on Guardians. So what they found out is in the mornings when they test the ride, they'll play After Dark because it's always on rotation. It's the seventh song there.
That's funny.
Then they turn it off when the park opens. They forgot. And people got the regular ride with the After Dark monster song, and I was so jealous.
Wow, nobody got any footage, huh?
No, of course not.
It's a tough one. You got to kind of sneak your footage on that one.
That's like a real like secret.
be-
Like you don't want to get anyone fired for that one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, I love After Dark. I think you'll really like After Dark. Just the entire aesthetic of the ride.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not an overlay, it's a totally different ride.
Interesting.
Like 6 o'clock happens and it's just a different ride.
Interesting, because I had, the only time I've done it, I had, the Michael Jackson, what is it, We Want You Back or whatever. It was great. I loved it, but, or I Want You Back. But yeah, I'm just not big on that whole, like, I got off that.
After Dark.
Dude,
Yeah, it's more.
I got off that thing and I was like, sweating and kind of,
Yeah.
I was kind of white knuckling that thing. I wasn't. There's a photo I posted. I'm holding on. I'm like this in the photo. People are always like, in the photo. I'm like this. Like, no way, dude. After Dark was awesome. Well, you liked it. Okay, cool. After Dark rock. Disneyland is getting Pizza Planet overlay. I don't know about that. I feel like the Bugs Land thing is long overdue. I'm just saying. Watching What's Happening Wednesday is keeping us entertained while in line for BTM.
No idea.
BTM.
All I can think of is Back the Moment, but that's definitely not it.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually am big on acronym.
Big Thunder Mountain.
Thank you,
Oh,
Victor.
there it is. I was like totally thinking Real World.
Whoa, it's my favorite ride.
And I love acronym, and that's Victor's favorite ride, so he got it.
What I love about that ride too is like it's a different ride when it gets dark.
Yeah,
Like, it's
Jeff
totally
got
different
it
feel.
too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
That's when I like.
And Matterhorn when the parade's going.
Yes,
That
or
is
fireworks.
cool.
Like
That is
caught
cool.
Matterhorn, like coming out of
Yeah.
a tunnel, and there's a firework blast in your face. It's
Yep.
like, and Matterhorn feels faster when it's nighttime and all that.
Yeah,
And,
totally.
Johnny
I get
Gator,
scared by
did it.
Harold every single stinging
Oh
thing.
yeah. Well, he's he gets a little pissy.
Trying to do his job.
Yeah, he did. Just wish I could give hearts. Well, you can give thumbs ups. It's like a heart, and if you put it close to your, see, it's very similar. What does that say? Bugs Land Leashes by Bug. Yeah, by Bug Land Leashes. See you. Bye. The Marvel thing. I'm not Mr. Huge Marvel guy, but I'm excited to see what Disney does with it, and I think they will make me into a Marvel person, kind of. You know what I mean?
Well, they're doing well with it. They're doing really, really
I'm
well.
sure they
with
are.
it.
Maybe X-Men in the future.
X-Men? Oh.
Hugh Jackman's not coming back.
Yeah.
No more
He
Hugh?
refused. He said it's not like just Disney or anything, but he said because he was out in the sun for so long and he got sun cancer. Yeah, or skin
Wow.
cancer from the sun, that he like refuses to go back into that role.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
crazy.
all right, I respect it.
That's crazy.
I can't disagree.
Bugs Land was a good place to go and get away from the crowds. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Much like the island. Sorry, fashionably late. No worries, Jeff Holtz. Jeff Holtz, you were sitting right there last week, weren't you? Which would you soar over California or the world? Ah, yeah, World was pretty cool. World is cool. Sorry, California. Like, we're in California. It just seemed redundant. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, I get it when you're like not from California. I lived in Iowa for 10 years, so when I had my friends go to Disney World and it was still soaring over California over there, they were like, "Oh, this is so crazy! It's all in one state," and I was
Yeah.
like, I drove up and down this state. I saw all this stuff for real.
Right. It's weird that they.
Like I want to go. I want to see Kenya and Thailand
Right.
and China. I want to see stuff like what's way far
So
away.
that's true. Walt Disney World has California.
They did at the time.
They did at
when
the
they
time.
both we both had Soarin'.
They both had the
Ours,
same.
yeah. So we had Soarin' over California. They had Soarin', but all they did was go over California.
Right.
And then they got World before we got World.
Gotcha. Because they're Walt Disney.
World.
And we're What's Happening Wednesday. Any celebrities? Oh, you know what? I didn't look up
heard.
celebs this week. With the new
Well, there was some.
Oh, you
there
know
were a
what?
lot of people here yesterday.
I can
Mariah
tell you
Carey
that-
was here yesterday. Everyone was freaking out.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all that's mentioned. That's all that's worth mentioning. And then one other person I know was here because he told me, Chris Hardwick. I might make you feel better about solo movie. Wait, what?
I mean, this is a bad week for them to come in general.
Spring break.
Yeah, dude. Like,
With the new additions to DCA, what are you most looking forward to? I'm most looking forward to. You know what? The Incredicoaster. I'm looking forward to the Incredicoaster. Oh, Robin Thicke was here last
yeah,
Saturday.
I was
Okay.
gonna say I was looking
Oh,
up
Kevin
online.
Smith recovering from a heart attack.
There were a lot of people
Holy
here.
crap.
Someone from Grey's Anatomy was here yesterday. Mariah Carey was here yesterday.
Milo Ventimiglia, thank you, Gia.
Samira from Orange is the New Black was
Oh,
here with
snap.
her wife.
Mary, you like these glasses? I hate them, but I'm glad you do.
The Milo, I can never say his last name.
Oh wait, I
from
got it
This
right
Is
here.
Us was here.
I'm gonna check Milo
Yeah, he was here.
Ventimiglia.
Yeah.
That's
a
my-
bunch
that's
of
my-
people were here in the last like 2 days. Oh, and then Max Greenfield from New Girl.
Oh, and that
They were all
crying, the
here.
crying baby's here this week, making a big splash in the Disney scene.
Surf Los Angeles is here.
Yeah.
With an E.
That's with an E. That's right. Yes, the librarian Jeff. That's right. Whoop whoop. Ellen Pompeo was there. Mariah Carey, yes, we got that. Steve, yeah. Chris and Will Wheaton too. So I can say Will Wheaton was here, and because Chris was doing WonderCon, he was doing a panel over there, so he just
Oh, that's probably why a bunch of them were here, was because I didn't even make the connection that I knew WonderCon was happening, but I didn't even make the connection.
Yeah. And he just popped over to do a little 33 in a little mansion because that's how he can roll, like all platinum.
I would.
I would too, dude. I'd be like,
no shame.
Like, let's go to the 33. We'll do one pass. He gets to go. I was telling Victor, and I probably shouldn't even say. Well, he posted on the internet, but they'll get when they're with a plaid, they'll go in a haunted mansion in their own elevator, and they'll lay on the floor with all their heads in a circle, and they'll have the cast member take a picture, laying on the floor alone in the stretching room.
Cool. I would.
The perks of being.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
But you know what?
One day.
We get to be here more than they do. So
that's very true. Well, the perk of basically not being a celebrity is that I can come here and do whatever I want and not get stopped.
Seriously. No, it's true. These are things that people don't think a lot about, but
it's cool.
Anonymity is a beautiful thing when you're famous. Trust me. Those that's where I have to go. Steve Hall. All right, dude. We'll see you, buddy. Gordy LaChance was in the park. Who's Gordy LaChance? What a cool name. Lauren, would you like to see Deadpool in DCA?
In a weird way, yes.
Yeah.
Because
and Victor says yes too.
So I went to Universal a few weeks ago with, I'm not sure if you guys know who these people are, but Caleb Kingdom, he's a YouTuber, Romy Ramiro's YouTuber, and Daydream Adventures YouTuber, and then Instagrammer Ryan Smiles and Instagrammer Park Hopper Erica. We're all hanging out. We saw Megatron, and he was so funny.
Really?
He was so mean. It was so hilarious. Someone came up with like a parka and fur, and he was like, "What's that dead animal on your head? Get that off!" And it was so mean. And I was just like, "This is great." So I'd love to see Deadpool come around and like just mess with everyone and just like troll everyone. Like that'd be so funny.
Sarcasm.
Like I made me realize that I wish that like Vader and Kylo Ren had voice just changers so that the actors could like interact with you.
Yeah,
I get why Universal can do it, because like Caleb had said that he'd heard Megatron tell a kid one time with Mickey ears that if he didn't take off his Mickey ears, he'd put him 6 feet under. You can't say that at Disney.
No.
So I get why Disney doesn't, but it'd be so funny.
It would be. It would be. Gordy LaChance was Will Wheaton's name in Stand By Me. I'm sorry. Have I been to Club 33? No.
You haven't been to Club 33?
No. I had an opportunity and I didn't.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I know Katie has, because Katie was there one time and Mark Hamill was there, and I freaked out through her. I was able to go last September, actually. That was really fun. It was like, there was a bunch of higher-ups, like corporate higher-ups. Yeah, because all the staff came out individually to greet them and stuff, and I was like, okay, I know it's not CEO, but who are you? Because you're obviously really important.
Yeah,
like, you know.
Somebody's asking, where's Katie? I'm not sure. She's just taking a break from YouTube. If you didn't know, she's totally fine. Just has a lot of extracurricular life things to deal with, and YouTube is not helping. It gets in the way. So she's taking a break, and so I'm holding it down, and I got my friends hanging out, and when he passes go up in price for Galaxy's Edge, well, they'll go up every year. I'd love to meet Deadpool. Realistically, it ain't gonna happen. Trader Sam yesterday spotted a guy that looks like Quentin Tarantino. Well, could have been him. I mailed you and Katie something. We'll see. Oh, will you see it again? Yes, I will. I absolutely will, Melissa. What a gorgeous day. It is unbelievable. A Mark Twain just rolled by. I don't know if you can hear it breathing, but it does a kind of a. I call it Mark Twain breathing. He's alive. I missed you and Katie. Yeah, right there. All right, so I'm caught up there. What else, you guys? Ask us anything. Where do you buy your Disney clothes?
Well, not Disney, actually.
Yeah. Like Victor's wearing a really cool t-shirt that he got on Amazon. I buy on Amazon. Target. Where
Amazon. I do a lot of small shops, actually. I'm a brand rep for quite a few people, so I get a bunch of stuff that I have to work for that in exchange for getting the items, I have to post pictures and promote them. So it's kind of like an exchange, if you will. Or I get discounted items, so I do a lot of that. So I get a lot of like coffee cozies and stuff and t-shirts that way. I have, or ears. If you want them, I have a lot. Fantasy Ear Co. or FEC, F-E-C is a good one. Charmed and Cozy. She has a really cool pin right now that says, I'd rather be at Disney. It's my life. Walt Christie World actually is one I'm really a big fan of. She's a Disney World person, but every shirt that she makes, she doesn't get any money from it. It's just a hobby of hers. But when she makes the shirts and all the cost effectiveness of it goes through, she takes whatever money she needs to keep making more shirts, and then the rest of it she basically donates to Give Kids the World, an organization she works with. So you're not actually giving her money or anything. She's just producing more shirts, and then any profit
kind of like our Patreon, same thing.
Exactly. But any of the money just goes straight to Give Kids the World.
So
and then when she travels with them, she shows you what she's doing and what you help her with and stuff. And so I just think that's really, really cool, because not only is it's great to support small shops, but in her case it's like a little bit different, and it's like great designs you can definitely get behind.
Thanks, Melissa. Somebody's asking, are Katie and I still hanging out outside Disney? We never really did that much anyways. So nothing's really changed, I guess is my point. That's all. I'm sorry. It didn't make sense. You took the drive through Malibu the other day. Hoped we would see you. I'm sorry I missed you. Are you a YouTuber, Lauren?
No, I'm not. I'm an Instagrammer and a blogger. I am And Coffee Blog, A-N-D. So I'm on Instagram. And then I blog, so I have a website where I write posts and everything.
You blog, I vlog.
Yeah.
Blog.
I was told I need to do a tutorial on my makeup today, which I don't know how to write a tutorial for makeup, so we'll see how that goes.
I do, so I got you.
Okay, there you go. Perfect.
Totally my wheelhouse. It's not even a problem. I can do it in my sleep. Katie's just taking a break, you guys, if anyone is asking, and you're looking at this frame going, what happened? Nothing happened. It's just...
She didn't suddenly go blonde.
Yeah, exactly. What is going on? No, everything is fine. Life is just, that's what life does. It just kind of, it rolls, it changes. You just got to be ready for it, you know? That's one thing you can guarantee. The one constant in life is change.
Yeah.
My mural,
just like Disney.
Just like Disney.
Yeah.
Boom, Victor, speaking the truth. You like my mural? Thank you. Have either of you worked for a Disney company? Yes, I have.
Nope. Oh, you did?
She's still part of Life Disney? Yes. I've done just television shows for Disney, you know, as a stage manager.
Okay. I thought you worked for the corporate company.
No, but I've worked at DCA. I did the first ever performance at DCA as far as a TV show coming in.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Brad Paisley performed right at the intersection of Cars Land, and we set up a stage there.
Oh.
And it was really fun to work here. And I haven't worked on the Disneyland side, but I've worked on the DCA side. It was very cool.
It'd be really interesting.
It is. They give you a Disney stage manager who it does everything for you. Like, say I need to clear some people over there, or I need to move that trash can or whatever. I just tell him, and he does it because he's got all the ins and outs and everything for the for the park. And I'm not allowed to do anything because they don't want any of the guests to get any kind of Hollywood treatment, if you know what I'm saying. They don't want some guy like me going, hey, move, you know. And
Gotcha.
I'm not like that as a stage manager, just so you guys know. But there's a tendency for that job to be kind of barky, and they don't want that because Disney's overly concerned, as they should be, about the guest experience. So
that makes sense.
they put somebody in between me and the park so that I don't base on somebody, even though I wouldn't.
But not everyone's as nice as you. I mean, I've worked with stage managers who are not as nice.
It at times can be that kind of deal.
Well, especially have people who just who are newer.
Yeah.
Sound check and light check for a live show is the worst. You have no one who knows what's going on.
Yeah, and because if they're not confident, then they're going to start barking and out of fear. Katie has been recently in other YouTube videos, so why is that? She actually hasn't. If you saw her in the back of a Fresh Baked video, it was because we were all hanging out at the Cove Bar and Fresh Baked was there.
Oh, I love them. I love this.
But that's if that's what you mean. But she's not in other. She's not
jumping ship. She's just
no.
taking a vacation.
No, I know it might look like that, but no, that's not the case. Melissa, it's for his size. To go stage management, other jobs like that. Is it hard to get into stage? It just depends on what area of that you're talking about. For television or for the Directors Guild that I'm involved in, it is a little difficult. It's kind of a who you know type of thing, and then after that you got to kind of prove yourself and all that kind of stuff. But it really, I hate to say it, it's so cliche, but it's who you know. That's how I get my jobs. She needs a break, like we all do. I know. Do I get a break? That's fine. I'm kidding. I don't want a break. That's my whole thing. I'm a psycho. I want more of this. What else? What else, you guys?
What's happening?
Well,
I mean, Food and Wine is still going. I feel like Food and Wine went on really long this year.
Yeah.
Just me.
Oh, when does it end?
April 12th, my
April
sister's
12th, of
birthday.
course.
That's why I was like,
The day before
it
Pixar
started at the
Fest.
end of February and it's our like early March and goes all the way through like mid-April, and I was like, what the heck?
I wish you would have brought that up because now I want mac and cheese so bad.
Oh, I forgot my card thing. Dang it.
Oh, I love that mac and cheese.
Did you have the pork belly thing from the citrus card? It's really good.
Is
It's
it?
really filling. It's like an actual like good sized portion. Like
Really?
you can actually like get full from it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Katie's friends with Aaron, who hangs out with Fresh Baked, and Katie so just happened to be in the Cove Bar meeting Aaron. Exactly, Steve Hall. Thank you. From England, he knows. Okay?
Because you're not allowed to be friends with each other.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm sitting right in front of you. Hey.
Someone?
Wait, that's you.
Hi!
That's Marshan. Is that Marshan?
Yes, I want to meet you guys so bad.
It's Marshan. Marshan is
Hi.
a big fan of the show.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
Marshan's always here. One of our friends that is very active. Yes, come on in, Marshan.
God.
Because Marshan,
I'm the Tiana fan.
she's the Tiana fan. Jump in right in the middle. Here she is.
See, I don't
Say
have,
hi.
I don't have
Duck
my,
down. Duck down. Look at.
Happy
everyone.
birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
I don't have my pen that's on me today, but
This
it's
is
such a pleasure meeting you
look at
guys.
that, you guys.
I wish Katie was here. I really love her. I wish I could meet her.
Well,
She's
well,
so sweet.
you
Yes.
talk to her because she's gonna watch
Yeah.
this. So say hi.
Oh, hi, Katie. My name's Marshan Thomas. I'm a major Tiana fan, and I love Disney. I love Walt Disney, and I'm excited.
She
so.
knows you. She knows you. Yep.
Oh, okay, hi.
She knows you.
But
Yep.
let me go for embarrass myself. But
Pleasure meeting you.
thank
Love
you.
you,
I'm trying to
Marshan.
be a YouTube Disneyland star too. So
There she
I
is.
made my appearance here.
There she is.
Miss Tiana fan. Bye,
That's
everybody.
right. That's our buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so big.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah,
God bless you
yeah.
guys.
So yeah, Marshan is one of our regular viewers, and we love her. Too much Katie talk. Spence is doing just fine. Thank you, Mary. But you know, Katie deserves love. It's okay. Hey, Marshan. Some people said it was nice to meet you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
She says thank you. She's talking to some folks. She's working the room.
She was working the crowd too. I was like, I should have come for my birthday.
I'm telling ya.
Might as well.
She's getting a lot of Disney lifers. Ooh. Okay, so shout out to Ooh is one of our things that we do, and I'll explain it really fast. When we were with the Disney Bears, we were filming at Pirates of the Caribbean. We were almost inside the queue, and somebody kind of video bombed us and came in, and it was very funny. And this guy goes, "Yo, I just want to give a shout out to my boy Ooh," and then all his friends lost it and started laughing, as well as him and us, and it was just this funny thing that happened. And we said we're going to keep that around. We don't know what it means. We don't know who Ooh is. But
They got a shout out.
But we shout out, and Ooh now is kind of represents just everyone and everything that we deem positive and awesome. So on the show, we like to do, shout out to Ooh, and it goes like this. Lauren, get ready. We start like this, and we go shout out to Ooh like that. Okay, ready? So
Got it.
shout out to Ooh. There you go.
I love it.
So let's see. I'm glad you're holding it down. Yes, I'm holding down the Disney 4. Absolutely. You're doing a wonderful job, Stone. Yes. Oh, Alone. I thought that's a song. Thank you. I'm not alone, though. Never alone. Even when I'm, like, seemingly physically alone, you guys are with me, and it's like, that's the whole fun thing about it. So, what else can we talk about, you guys? This is the part where I, like, because you gotta talk constantly for these things, where I'm like, okay, so...
What else?
What's up? Because I've gone through my script, I've gone through my notes, you know what I mean? So,
I saw a question of a must ride. What is your must ride?
must ride is Haunted Mansion. What about you?
Haunted Mansion is definitely my favorite, and it's not because of the ride itself. I mean, I love the ride, but it's the history.
Me too.
Yes, the 11-year history that I'm just like, I love it.
I just said
love
today
it.
on my Instagram story, Raleigh Crump, Yale Gracie, Mark Davis, there was a lot more people involved, but those three dudes really, like, their stamp is on the ride.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Well, and just the dynamics of, the Hatbox was how he was there for 2 days, and then he was taken away,
Right.
and then he came back for 15, and people, like, lost their mind over
Yeah.
him, and just, everything. I love it.
The glass in the ballroom,
spider,
with the spider because somebody
yeah.
shot a BB in there and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just a lot.
The wheelchair.
The wheelchair,
creepy
if you know, the wheelchair
wheelchair.
story, which I think it's just in there in case the ride breaks down and they have to get somebody out. But the story itself, who knows?
No, I heard from a cast member that it was.
It really was real.
It really was
Like a
real
tribute?
that a family they donated a lot of money to Disney or whatever, or he was big. The guy who died was really connected to Disney somehow.
The guy who was in this wheelchair,
Correct.
and then this
And
wheelchair
so they
was put in
put
the
it in
mansion
there.
as an homage.
Yeah. But I've also heard from cast members is that it really is there just as a potential emergency or whatever.
Right.
Like slash homage, but it's not his
Oh,
actual
so it's
wheelchair,
a
but
combo.
like, yeah.
Which
yeah.
Disney does. They
totally.
do that a lot. You know. Yeah, Haunted Mansion, that's why, I mean, the whole story about it, even that it was built, that the house was built and then nothing happened for like a long time. And,
Yeah.
you know.
It was like 11 years or something like that.
Yeah, and it was
crazy.
partly because Walt Disney died and the creative, nobody
No one knew how to do it.
Yeah, and there was too many chefs basically, and a lot of creative people
no
who couldn't
direction.
decide on.
Well, and then it was also when they were in the middle of making Jungle Book, and that was the literal making, because Walt
thought
died
about
and
that.
then Roy died.
Yep.
And then they were like, either this goes good and we go, or we're
Yeah,
effed.
yeah,
The
yeah.
company is down. So I was right in the middle of all that. So Haunted Mansion definitely got put on, like, taken off the stove completely and back in the fridge. Like,
So
they were
it's-
just not even going to deal with it.
So it's really great that it turned out the way it was, that it's so good because it had so much diversity, you know, built around it. That and Pirates, I'm a big fan. Can you please let Lauren read comments too? I know, am I just a total comment hoarder? I know. You know what it is? Because I was so paranoid about last week's comments not getting read that I'm like, why do you think I'm wearing these stupid things, you guys? I would never wear these. Like, I don't even, like, and I've been wearing them longer than I ever wear them at work. So they're gonna,
Actually, Fresh Baked Disney, who they hung out with last week,
Yeah.
David has an excellent about 10-minute video, or 2-part 10-minute video, because YouTube had to cut it, that explains everything, and even more than what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely go check out Fresh Baked. It's their Secrets in History video. It has a purple bar on it, and it has the Haunted Mansion little thing. I've watched that video, not shamelessly, like at least 15 times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just love rewatching it. It's just a really great documentary. He also has some on Indiana Jones and a few other rides. He's just really knowledgeable about it.
Justin's got some good ones too. Some history stuff that I
Yeah.
love. Is it because of spring break? Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Do they still have Fantasmic showing? Yes, they do. It's a great version. I was just telling Victor I haven't seen it since opening night, and I'm like kind of gurking for it. I mean, I've walked by it a bunch of times, but please invite Lauren back. She's great. Yes.
Thanks.
Awesome. We will. Fresh Baked is awesome. David knows so much. He does. He's a wealth of knowledge and
Yes.
information. You know, I would say that he probably is the most current and up to date as far as what's
Yeah.
going on. That guy keeps, as far as construction
I
and
would-
things and whatever. It's like, it's mental.
I
don't
literally
know.
will text Liz and be like, Liz, ask David this because I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. What's going on with World of Disney? It's being worked on, so the room, it's like cut down to one room. Fantasmic is one of my favorites. Yeah, Fantasmic is amazing. Yeah, World of Disney just going through a serious refurb, but they're still open, you guys. It's still there. Just, it's bizarre. They built a wall that looks like it's been there for 10 years, and you're like, what? I get my Disney knowledge from Fresh Baked, Justin, and the Disney Project. Disney Project, yes, that is Keith Gluck, and he is amazing. He's a writer for the Walt Disney Family Museum, a good friend of mine, and he has some T-shirts that just came out that you need to go check out. He did a whole line of them in there. I think the proceeds go to charity, but really well done stuff, and definitely go check out Disney Project. He'll be here in a couple of weeks. He'll be here for Paint the Night. We're going to be hanging out.
Oh, I love it tonight. Speaking of merch, I saw merch like a million different times. Hopefully it's still there. Yeah. Okay. So according to Soulfully Callie, who reposted from the Disney blog, that's a small shop, by the way. Not only are they bringing back all the rose gold everything, which inspired the jewelry, apparel, and tasty treats created especially for the Disney parks, the new sequin-filled headbands give a nod to the rose gold dusted original, which are going to be setting the stage for additional color trend headbands arriving later this year. So this Sunday. Oh, JC, hi.
Oh, JC, what's up? Oh, yeah, Victor was even telling me about this.
Yeah, because these are the ones that are coming out on Sunday. They're limited release.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm definitely not even going to attempt to get a pair of these. I'm not going to make it in time in the morning. I know I'm not.
It's going to be one of those.
Yeah. When I'm like old school, like I have to go find my grandparents. We're going to go to church and everything. So I'm going to do that. So I know there's no way I'm going to make it here in time. But possibly that means the other colors. So I'm hoping for some lavender and some mint green, maybe some mustard yellow. I'm a mustard yellow fan. So I'm hoping they're going to bring in kind of those trendy colors.
That'd be
and
nice.
like, also, the Paris ears are here now.
Yeah, I heard they're a little.
They're everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying they're only one spot, but I've seen
They're
them.
flooded. The Paris ears are flooded.
They're everywhere.
All right.
So just look around. If they're not in one shop, go to another one. They're.
Do you think you'll ever do a collab with Fresh Baked? I don't know. I'm not.
I shrug as if I have any play into this.
I don't think Fresh Baked would want to do a collab with little old me, to be honest with you. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just.
When their schedule's pretty different than yours. They're here basically Saturdays only because of all
Yeah.
their work schedules.
Yeah.
Sometimes Friday nights and then sometimes Sunday mornings, but they're not really weekday people.
No. I'm here on the weekend too, but it's just a matter of I don't know. It's just
They're really. I mean, they have a almost. They just have a system. I don't want to be like foolproof or anything, but like they definitely have a really set system.
I mean,
it's kind of hard to.
And the collab thing's weird. It's like
change it.
It's like it has to be kind of a mutual. Like I don't know. Like I would never be like, hey, you want a collab? It's just kind of weird. I don't know.
What do you guys do? Because you guys both vlog.
I don't
vlog
know.
I mean, you guys have vlogged together, like hang out together one day.
Yeah, but I just. I look good with. Spence, you good without anybody keep rocking? Oh, thanks. Well, I'm not alone. Need to eat the rose gold macaron. Yes, you do. Did you get your tickets for Star Wars night? I did. The AP sale sold out already. No, the rose gold is everywhere.
No, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Every time. Rule of thumb is every time Disney brings out a merch item, even when they say a limited release, it's not going to be a limited release because as soon as they know they can make money on it, it will come back. Look at Frozen at Hyperion.
Yeah,
like.
It's
yes,
it's a process.
Exactly. It's always
it's that collector thing where
it
put out a
be,
small amount
yeah.
one day, like literally they'll put out like 30, and then they'll see what happens, and people go crazy, and then they'll wait about a week, then they'll put out 100,
yeah,
and then they'll wait a couple more weeks, and then they'll boom flood the market. There's probably never any excess product. It's probably all, you know what I mean? They never have anything sitting around.
It's very true
brilliant.
that like when they're out, they're out, and it's very true that the CMs don't know when they're coming back because they don't tell them. So when they're out and they say they're out. But give it a couple months.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be as readily available as the red and black sequin ones.
Because if it's something that everyone's talking about, you can guarantee that they're like, hit the production button, let's go. Because they know it's guaranteed sales. There's no guessing in this game, and they've nailed it. And you know, the ear thing is, I want to say the ear thing started in the 90s, like they're really like focusing on, you know, like really making these custom.
Yeah, I have my pink like
stuff,
hard,
you know?
like my pink classic ones with Lauren embroidered in the back and everything.
Yeah.
Like back in the day when that was actually done on Main Street.
Right.
You know, and now it's more of like a display, like they have art and stuff in there. But back in the day, that's where you got your passes renewed. That's where I went to get our passes renewed. I remember once a year we'd go there like after church on Wednesdays, and like I would have to sit there for hours in my little head, but it was probably like 20 minutes waiting for our passes to be renewed.
The Opera House, right? That area?
Yeah, yep. Back in the day.
You know, that was the first building built at Disneyland, the Opera House, because that was the what do you call it? It's where the saw was, it was the mill. It was where they cut all the wood and everything, so it was the first building constructed to build all the other buildings. There you go. History with Spence. We're going to do more videos like that. Like, I'm going to do history stuff too, because I have my little things that I'm into. Might not be as comprehensive as like a Fresh Baked, but it'll be in my flavor.
Would you wear train conductor ears?
Yeah, I guess so. I have some of those light up ears, but they hurt. I have a giant head.
Disney ones hurt.
Yeah, I have a giant head, and I've tried to like different positions because I want to rock them, but it just ends up. And I have them at home. They're kind of in my office, and they're just there. Terrible experience at.
Blue Bayou?
I have not complained about it every session. You know, if Disney guess. So what to do? Well,
I would call guest services again, and I would try and call middle of the day.
Yeah.
And the more like straightforward and simple you are about it, the easier that it is for them to work with you. I have friends who work in guest services, and like the more belligerent you are, even if it is really frustrating, there's like nothing they can do.
Yeah. Because they kind of have discretionary things. Like I know for a fact, like if you get an attitude and are rude, you will probably not be accommodated as much as someone who is polite and just a victim of a situation. It's all in how you handle it, because I've been treated so good by cast members here, purely because I'm just not being
rude.
A jerk. Yeah. And you know, there's situations where you feel like you're just raging inside, but it's like just these people, they don't get paid a lot. They really care. That's why they work here. They love this as much as we do. Most of them even more. So you got to give them love and respect, because I always say they are the layer of magic that we talk about at Disneyland. They create that magic. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of static stuff, like some rocks, fake things or whatever. But that human element of these cast members and
it's the difference between this and Universal
and any other theme park.
Like,
period, end of story. It's like it's totally different. So
and they love to make magic moments. I have like I live with 5 other cast members, and they love to make magic moments. It's really, do we as guests give them the opportunity to do it? Because a lot of times we don't. Because we're so set on I spent so much money, and we're so frustrated. Because like you do, we all do. We're all spending essentially the same amount of money.
Yeah. But I understand, like, a family comes and you're talking
especially
about,
when traveling from like out of state. I get it.
just the admission price alone for 4 people, right? And then and if something happens where your experience gets a little tarnished,
Right.
and you're like, dude, I paid all this money. Well, they will trust me. They will accommodate you. They're really good at that. I paid money for bad food. They tipped the waiter. Not his fault. The failing of the kitchen. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, call, just let them know what happened, and just, you know, hey, how can, like, what's going on? I haven't heard back. This is kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
They may not do very much, because if it's their menu items, and if, as far as they can tell, the cook like followed to the recipe,
Sure.
they unfortunately may not be able to do something. But that's just my personal opinion and based off of my own like work experience, like outside of Disney.
Yeah.
But I would just call the guest services line. Good time to call them would be middle of the day around lunchtime, or excuse me, just before lunchtime, not at lunchtime, because everyone calls at lunchtime, so go just before.
Oh, okay, that's a good time. Because it's not like, you know how in the real world, and you have a problem and you complain, and sometimes you got to use a little more to get your point across. Well, it doesn't work here. You know, it works in some places, you know, or if you want to get demanding about something, it just doesn't work here. So just be aware of that, and you'll get more with what is the saying? You get more with
honey than you do.
Yeah. So there you go. And that's, you know what, the original reason I started frequenting this place as of the last couple of years and doing what I'm doing and stuff is because of the climate here. Because you come here, everybody's coming for the same reason, to go have a good time, and everybody's in a good mood, and they treat you so good, and it's so nice to be treated nicely all day. And I have another friend who believes that too. And so if you come here with that in mind, and you know it's going to be crowded, just, you know,
it's not their fault that it's crowded either. Like, it's, you know, they're probably hating it worse.
It's probably more frustrating for them, because they know on a crowded day they're gonna deal with complaining.
And now they have to reorganize. Like right now, they're all resetting everything for Fantasmic to redirect everyone. Everyone at Frontierland and Big Thunder is gonna get so irritated in the next 30 minutes because they can't walk where they want to walk.
Right.
But it's a safety hazard. There's a reason.
Yeah, but they're going to get an awesome view of Fantasmic, and why? Because of all that hard work.
Yep.
I collect pins and give them to cast members. That's really sweet if they're just going above and beyond, you know, the American flag. Oh, that's very sweet.
That's cool.
I like that idea.
I saw something about compliments. Complimenting cast members goes a really, really, really long way. It really means a lot to them. They get a whole, like, they get a framed paper. So Disney,
they do?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then sometimes the cast, if a compliment is nice enough, if they get enough, it'll go up to their management. And a lot of people who work at Disney, they're trying to move up into corporate. And by doing that, it gives them an opportunity to do that. So you can submit them online, I found out. You could ask City Hall or the DCA version of City Hall, I forget what it's called, where to submit them online. The online ones go a lot further. I submitted some for some people who I kind of casually knew and submitted some comments for them, and I found out later that they bypassed the normal process and went straight to management, and now they have a really good repertoire with their management, which is a big deal in Disney.
It is. That's
great.
great.
Have a good, definitely don't forget a compliment. It's a big deal. Yeah,
because if you get treated really well and somebody hooks you up, or you get accommodated, which it happens all the time, because it is up to it's their discretion a lot of times, and I've seen people get denied. I've seen people like be really rude and say, hey, and then they get up to the front of the line or whatever, and it's like, yeah, hey, can I get the whatever? Oh, we're all out of that, sorry.
Yep.
And I knew that they weren't, and I went, denied.
Yeah, I saw a lady complain because she sat in water. Oh, this is so great. It's 1 in the morning. It's the middle of July. It's peak season. I'm sitting in line while my friend is writing Indy, because I'm leaving a compliment for some cast members. Because I didn't want to walk away for Indy, so I was like, I'll just do this. And I saw this lady complain because she sat in water on some bench, and she had purchased tickets almost a year ago, which tickets are good for a year, at a military discounted rate, so already cheaper, on a sale. Way cheaper, right?
But who put that water there? How dare
she
they?
showed up at 3 p.m. and was livid that her ticket's going to be extended to the next day.
Well. And
it says everywhere, everyone knows, you buy tickets, like, it's whatever day you scan it in from that time to closing time, like, that's what they're good for, not 24 hours.
Right.
You know? And
Jeff Pike says karma will get you. That's right.
Man. So this guy is being so sweet to her, and is just explaining, ma'am, I'm sorry, but once you scan the ticket in from that point on, blah, blah, blah. Well, no one told me the park opened at this time, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, it's everywhere. You know, he's been really sweet. She's like, I want your manager. She's like screaming, and I'm sitting there like, I'm ready to compliment this poor guy in front of her.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just, and her poor son was sitting there like, I don't know you at all. Like, who are you? The manager comes out. She's not having it. It's 1:30 in the morning. She's ready to go home. She's been there for who knows how long, and will be there for who knows how long, because Disney's 24 hours.
Yeah.
She walked out, looked her dead in the eye, and goes, we can't do that. He already told you. I'm backing up what he says. You can leave. And I was like,
and
Leave,
bye-bye.
done. It was so funny.
Well, I had a nice experience today, like on the positive end of things. Yesterday, I was at Stage Door Cafe and I was grabbing something to eat, and it's 3 lines, and there was one giant group family who was occupying 2 different lines, and they were starting to wave each other over to the next line. I'm like standing there going, wait a minute, like you can't. Whatever. So I got cut off like 3 times, right? The cast member, I kind of went like that, and the cast member saw me from behind the counter. And when I went up, I ordered whatever I ordered, and then I got a small Coke, and she gave me a large Coke and said, hey, I saw what happened, and I'm so sorry. And she gave me a large Coke.
Yeah.
Did I
Little
ask
things
for
like
that?
Yeah.
That
When you're acknowledging that it's not their fault, that they're not trying to like mess you with you, like
Right.
that's a big thing. Like
she
as soon
saw
as you
that my
do
experience was tarnished.
Yeah.
She fixed it with a Coke. With a Coke.
Cast members are great. Like
And that goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? So, there
I
you go.
love cast members.
Yeah.
I love how David said this. I watched one of my first videos I ever watched of David was for Fresh Bake was a response to someone complaining about.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, right. And I
then
love what
that
he
chick went to
said.
war with him.
Yeah, about Splash
It was at
Mountain.
Splash Mountain, yeah.
I don't know who this girl is, whatever. But anyways,
She
it
was
was
some
someone who.
lame YouTuber.
She was just complaining about things to complain about. Like the cast members' tone weren't nice, but at the same time, neither were their tones. So I was kind of like.
But she was coming
All right,
from a
move
place
on.
of she had no idea how this works and was trying to be an expert on it and acting like they were being like
Ruining her
that they were
life.
being singled out
Yeah.
and treated horribly. Like no one does that. Who cares? And she was so like, oh my god, like this is so wrong.
Yeah.
She was one of those girls. So it was really annoying. And she actually went after David because David responded, and she went after David from Fresh Bake.
And David, I loved his response because he just starts laughing and he's just like, these people make maybe $1 above minimum wage. He goes, I'm sorry. He goes, but unless I see it, I'm almost always going to be on the side of the cast member.
So funny.
And I was just like, that's just the best attitude to have because more than likely the cast member's not.
Yeah, she was just
being
looking for
really belligerent
she was
because they
looking
can't
for
risk their
views.
employment like that.
That was clickbait for YouTube is all that was. But hey,
Totally.
we are going to wrap this up because guess what? 71 minutes.
Oh, snap.
What is this? Never had a bad experience. CMs just love them. Yes. Kind of feel for them. Exactly.
Oh, totally.
You think, we can get out of the crowd and leave. They can't. They got to sit and take it.
Yeah, for real.
Thank you, Jen. We love the history too. Love the So Hot voice. Yeah, I brought the So Hot voice back. I did. Valley Girl Spence. I know. Seriously. I grew up in the Valley around all that stuff, you guys. We're in last year. Arrived meet. No.
Oh,
See?
that's sweet.
Yep. Socks. We're just reading these last couple of comments, and then we're gonna get out of here. You want to go Valley Girl for the rest of the video? Okay, Stone. I will.
Oh, I don't know what I did. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I was just trying to read a comment. JC, I miss you. JC, when are you coming back? I miss you. I feel like we're never here at the same time.
I feel like she said she was coming back.
Because she'll come and then she posts like when she's not.
Yeah.
she's all over the place.
Last time I saw her was in Hollywood at the Minnie Mouse star thing.
Oh yeah, that looked really cute.
That was fun.
I loved all the low key shade at who was it, Katy Perry, because she wore the polka dots and everyone was kind of like, that's Minnie's look. And I
Yeah,
was
like, excuse me. Can you
it's
do
like,
that?
that's the kind of playful banter I love.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna wrap. When is the next video? Probably.
Oh, on Easter Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna be here this Sunday because I have my grandparents. We'll find out.
I'm gonna shoot this weekend, so we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna. You know what? I think we might shoot some merch tonight, so I will keep you posted.
Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Oh, Minden. I love you, Minden.
Hi, Minden. Victor's a big merch guy, so he wanted to do it. I had nothing to do with it. He wants to look at ears. He wants to look at all the, the home goods. I don't know.
I
He's
love
very
the
domesticated.
home store.
Victor's
I
very
love the home store. Have
so-
you guys seen that big white D on the wall
Yes,
in the
I
home
want
store?
that.
I want
I
me
want
too.
that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I want that in my
Yeah,
living
the
room.
heart.
I think
Yes.
that was the thing that made the biggest impression. Love to see Lauren again. Well,
Oh, thanks,
you
guys.
very well may. You guys, that's great job, Spencer. Give Katie a love. I will give Katie love. You're meeting Lauren. Yes. Where's Jeremy? I don't know. Good.
I think he's working. I think.
Good job. There's Spence. Thanks, Lauren. We need banana test. Okay. We'll do the banana test and then we'll go. Victor needs a Spirit jersey. The day I see Victor wear a Spirit jersey,
Seriously.
it'll be
A Disney official or a small shop? Because there's small shop ones that have like custom
Even
things
Jeff
on
Pike's
them.
it.
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Okay, so stand by for banana test. Now, Lauren, this is something that we used to do to check signal to see about the delay.
Oh, yeah.
And we would say 3, 2, 1, banana, and we'd see how fast we get the first response. And then it became something to just be stupid, and people would write, kiwi, whatever. And so what we do is we just start reading these off when they start coming in. And
Gotcha.
So here we go. So banana test in 3, 2, 1, banana. JC jumped in.
Katie's Lauren disguise. Oh, no, Katie.
Brussels sprouts wins.
Katie is Katie, and Katie is wonderful.
Banana, pickles. Go, Lauren, read some.
Banana emoji. Banana. Birthday cake, banana emoji. Fruit salad.
They get a little strange.
Giant freaking banana.
Yeah. This is the
Lollipop.
weirdest part of the show, but people love it.
Tomato.
Corn dog.
Popcorn pretzel. Honey, that's appropriate because they're near Woody's food.
Rose gold macaron. Yes.
Rebel banana.
Yeah, Stone.
Nutella. That's delicious.
Chicken wings.
Tacos.
Bring Lauren back. Is that a food?
I don't know. I'm like a little nervous.
Peppers. 3 pieces of pizza.
Watermelon.
Yes.
Kiwi. Did you hear me make fun of Caleb when he was here? When he was here from Australia?
And what we?
Because he's from Australia, but his family
Athanasius.
are from New Zealand. So they're Kiwis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which I've said on the show
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
When Katie said kiwi, what are you talking about? Like, no, that's what we call them.
Yeah, totally. And so when he slept at my house, like he stayed at my house, and so whenever I'd wake him up, because I told him for months that I was going to wake him up obnoxiously.
Yeah, I
I'd
saw
just
some of
yell
that
at
in
him.
your story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd yell at him, and I wouldn't always show it, but I would be way meaner when I wouldn't record it. And I'd walk in the living room, and I'd be like, Kiwi! And flick the light on. Okay, I'm going to work. We'll see you after work. Bye.
Donuts. We're going to end with donuts. All right. That was fun, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We always enjoy What's Happening Wednesday. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit your notifications because we go live at other times. I'm going to be going live on Sunday, I think, on the regs now. The island thing I did last week was really fun and cool, and the signal's so good out there. We're going to do more of that stuff. We like the live Sunday. So.
My Instagram is Coffee Blog.
And Coffee Blog. Hit her up.
And the coffee blog.
Follow.
Yeah.
Victor Alexander also on Instagram. Surf Los Angeles on Instagram. Life Disneygram.
Actually, if you follow me, I tagged his stuff. I haven't tagged your stuff there.
Coffee blog.
Yeah, that's me.
So that's us. And we appreciate you joining us. Much love to you guys. There's Victor Castaneda. You see him right there. He's holding it down. And we will see you next time on the old What's Happening Wednesday, guys.
Oh, thanks, JC. You're so cute.
Have a magical day, y'all.
Bye.